Hey everyone, welcome back, builders and gamers. If you're putting together a powerful gaming setup with a top-tier GPU, blazing fast CPU, and maybe even some custom liquid cooling, then choosing the right PC case is absolutely crucial. In this video, we're exploring the 5 best gaming PC cases from high airflow powerhouses to stylish, RGB-packed showpieces so you can find the perfect match for your build. To check the most up-to-date prices and more details about each case, make sure to click the links in the description below. Now let's dive in and see which one's right for you. Number 5. Redragon GC218M Gaming PC Case. When you're putting together a gaming PC, the case you choose can make a bigger difference than you might think. It's not just about looks, it's about airflow, space, build quality, and how easily you can work inside it. And that's exactly why the Redragon GC218M gaming PC case deserves a closer look. Right away, this case stands out for its bold yet minimal design. It's got that clean, vertical structure that instantly gives your setup a powerful, professional vibe. It measures about 45.5 by 28.5 by 52 centimeters, and weighs just under 7 kilos, so it's compact enough to fit on most desks, but still roomy enough for serious hardware. The build feels solid too. You can tell Redragon didn't cut corners here. The materials are durable and give it a premium feel, perfect for gamers who want a system that looks as good as it performs. Now, one of the most important things to think about when picking a case is airflow, and this is where the GC218M really delivers. It comes with 2 pre-installed 120mm fans, which means you're already set up with a solid cooling foundation right out of the box. The front and top panels are perforated, allowing air to flow freely through the system. That helps keep your CPU and GPU temps under control, even during long gaming sessions or when you're running demanding workloads. The best part is, it manages to do that without being too loud or cluttered with unnecessary fans. Another big plus here is flexibility. The GC218M supports both standard and back-mounted power supplies, and that's something you don't see in every case at this price point. You can use power supplies up to 250mm in height, and the choice between front or back mounting gives you more control over your build layout. If you go with the back-mounted option, you'll get a much cleaner, minimalist look since the cables are tucked out of sight. It also improves airflow and gives you a bit more room for your components, which is great if you're using a larger GPU or adding extra cooling. So if you're planning a new gaming build and want something that's stylish, practical, and designed with performance in mind, the Redragon GC218M is definitely worth considering. Number 4. Craftsman 3 Mini Gaming PC Case. If you're planning to build a compact gaming setup that doesn't compromise on looks or performance, the Craftsman 3 Mini Gaming PC case might be exactly what you're looking for. This mid-tower case manages to strike that perfect balance between style and practicality, and honestly, it's one of those cases that feels just as good to look at as it does to build in. Right away, you'll notice its unique aesthetic. The walnut-inspired accents paired with a transparent front panel give it this warm, modern vibe, kind of like mixing natural design with high-tech engineering. It's not loud or flashy like some RGB-heavy cases, but instead, it gives off a clean, refined look that fits both gaming setups and professional desks. That's a big plus if you want a build that looks mature and polished. The front mesh panel isn't just there for looks, though. It's dust-proof, which means it helps keep your components cleaner over time, and it's also designed for maximum airflow. Combine that with the tempered glass side panel, and you've got a case that not only keeps your system breathing well but also lets you show off your internal setup, your GPU, your lighting, your cable management, all clearly visible. Now, even though it's compact, the Craftsman 3 doesn't feel cramped inside. It's only 298mm long, 180 wide, and 359 tall, but it can still fit ATX and micro ATX motherboards. That's impressive for something this size. You can fit a graphics card up to 270mm and a CPU cooler up to 150mm, which means you can still build a pretty powerful rig without worrying about space. One thing to keep in mind, this case doesn't come with any pre-installed fans. So if you're planning your build, make sure you budget for a couple of quality fans to take advantage of its cooling design. The good news is, it supports multiple fan positions, top, rear, and even bottom mounts giving you flexibility in how you want to handle airflow. And with dust filters in all those spots, it's easy to keep everything clean and efficient. What really makes the Craftsman 3 stand out is its thoughtful layout. Everything inside is designed for accessibility, cable routing, airflow paths, and hardware placement all feel intuitive. You won't be struggling with awkward clearances or tight corners, which is great if you're doing your first build or just want a smoother building experience. Overall, if you're after a case that blends minimalist design, smart cooling, and solid build quality all in a smaller footprint, the Craftsman 3 mini gaming PC case is a fantastic option. Number 3. Jonsbo Z20 Gaming PC Case. The Jonsbo Z20 might just be the case that makes you rethink what small form factor systems can do. It's an impressive 20-liter compact mid-tower that combines premium materials, excellent airflow, and surprising flexibility for its size. Right away, the Z20 stands out with its design. The mix of aluminum alloy and acrylic panels gives it a high-end, minimalist look that feels both strong and elegant. The contrasting black and white finish really makes it pop on any desk setup that looks modern, clean, and professional. There's even a detachable handle on top, which might seem like a small detail, but it's incredibly convenient if you move your PC around a lot or take it to LAN parties. It's a thoughtful design touch that makes the Z20 practical without sacrificing style. Now, let's talk about space, because this case might surprise you. Even though it's only about 38 by 20 by 30 centimeters, it supports both ATX and micro ATX motherboards. That's already impressive for something this portable. You can fit a full-size graphics card up to 363mm long, a CPU cooler up to 164mm tall, and even a full-sized power supply up to 180mm. Basically, you're not forced to use compact or low-power components. You can build a real gaming or creative workstation inside this small footprint. When you're picking a case like this, cooling is something you really need to consider, and Jonsbo clearly did. The Z20 can handle up to two 120mm or 140mm fans, and it supports a 240mm radiator if you prefer liquid cooling. The internal layout is designed for airflow efficiency, with a well-ventilated structure that helps keep your temperatures under control even during long gaming or rendering sessions. Plus, with the power supply mounted at the bottom, the heat zones are nicely separated, which means your CPU and GPU won't be fighting against PSU heat. What makes the Z20 so appealing is its balance between portability and performance. It's small enough to carry, yet large enough to handle serious gaming hardware. You can build a clean, powerful system that looks amazing and still fits in tight spaces, perfect for gamers or creators who want a premium case without the bulk. If you're building your next compact rig and want something that feels high-end, looks modern, and doesn't limit your hardware choices, the Jonsbo Z20 is absolutely worth considering. It proves that small doesn't have to mean compromise. Number 2. VALKYRIE VK3 Gaming PC Case. When you first lay eyes on the VALKYRIE VK3 gaming PC case, it's clear this isn't your average chassis. This thing is built for gamers and PC enthusiasts who want more than just performance, they want a showcase. The VK3 combines a futuristic design with real, functional innovation, turning your build into something that actually feels alive. Let's start with what really grabs attention: the 270-degree panoramic seaview room design. You get this massive, uninterrupted view of your entire build, wrapping around almost 3 sides of the case. It's perfect if you love displaying your GPU, custom cooling loops, or RGB setups. Every angle looks like a premium showcase, not just another box under your desk. And because it's made from a mix of SBCC steel, ABS plastic, and reinforced aluminum, it feels strong and sturdy while keeping that modern, elegant look. Then there's the feature that everyone's talking about: the 6.2-inch touchscreen on the front panel. This isn't just for show, it's a fully functional system monitor. You can track your CPU and GPU temperatures, fan speeds, and other system stats in real time, right on the front of your case. It's clean, responsive, and super useful if you like keeping tabs on performance while gaming or rendering. Plus, you can even customize the display to match your setup's color scheme or wallpaper, which gives it a really futuristic vibe. Now, when it comes to performance and practicality, the VK3 doesn't disappoint either. It supports up to a 360mm radiator, so if you're planning to run a custom water cooling setup or a high-end AIO, you've got plenty of room. You can fit up to 4 140mm fans, which means airflow isn't an issue even for power-hungry GPUs. The internal layout is designed to maximize cooling efficiency, keeping temperatures stable during long gaming sessions without generating unnecessary noise. If you're thinking about getting this case, here's what you should consider. The VK3 is ideal for people who love clean, aesthetic builds, especially if you plan to show off your hardware. It's not just about putting components together, it's about making your PC look like a piece of art. The touchscreen and panoramic display make it perfect for streamers, creators, or anyone who wants to take their setup to that next level. Overall, the VALKYRIE VK3 isn't just a case, it's an experience. It blends advanced cooling support, premium materials, and one of the most unique display designs you'll see in a PC chassis today. If you want a case that's powerful, stylish, and built to impress, this one's hard to beat. Number 1, and taking the top spot, is the Jonsbo Mod 3 Mini Gaming PC case, and honestly, it's one of the most eye-catching cases out there right now. This thing looks like it was designed in the future and sent back in time just to make every other case look outdated. The first thing you'll notice is the design. It's not your typical boxy chassis. The Mod 3 Mini has this sculptural, open frame look that instantly stands out. Made from layers of 1.5mm, 1.2mm, and 1.0mm SGCC steel, it feels incredibly solid but still manages to keep a lightweight, futuristic silhouette. Then there's the tempered glass side panel. It's 4mm thick, giving you a full panoramic view of your build. If you love showing off your components, your lighting, your custom cables, this case is basically a display stand for your hardware. But don't let the compact size fool you. Inside, the Mod 3 Mini is surprisingly capable. It supports mini IDX and micro ATX motherboards, so it's perfect for smaller, performance-focused builds. You can fit a GPU up to 360mm long and a CPU cooler up to 165mm tall, which means you're not giving up any serious gaming hardware. That's impressive for a case this size, especially if you're planning to build a high-end system in a compact footprint. Now, something people often overlook when choosing a case is cooling and airflow, and that's where this one really shines. The open design naturally helps with ventilation, but Jonsbo also gives you flexibility to customize your setup. You can mount 120mm or 140mm fans on top, and 120mm fans at the front. And if you're into liquid cooling, it supports radiators up to 360mm, which is huge for a case this compact. That means you can easily keep temps down even during long gaming sessions or when overclocking your CPU and GPU. Another thing to consider when picking a case like this is how you plan to showcase it. The Mod 3 Mini isn't a case you hide under your desk, it's meant to be seen. With that 5V ARGB lighting and open frame design, it looks incredible on top of a desk, especially paired with a clean cable setup and color-coordinated components. So, if you're after something that combines style, structure, and serious performance potential, the Jonsbo Mod 3 Mini is a standout choice. It's not just a PC case, it's a statement piece for your entire setup. Alright, that rounds out our list of the 5 best gaming PC cases. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss future gear guides and builds. And tell me in the comments, which case are you going with, or is there a model you love that I didn't include? I'd love to hear your build plans. Thanks for watching, happy building, and I'll see you in the next one.